Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the LA Chargers.
A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in week 4.
From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Now the NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Josh Jacobs.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
About the defense for these Chargers.
They enter play here, number 11, just outside the top 10 in the league in stopping the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the number 1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
Come on. Hey.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Now from back at the 9 after that last play. This is 3rd and goal. They'll run with Jacobs. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal. The kick by Carlson is good, and the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage.
Well, they moved the ball well there on the opening series. Running game was in sync. They were knocking on the doorstep, but ultimately, Charles, they'll have to settle for the field goal.
Well, they certainly were moving it well, and give this defense a ton of credit. Finally dug their heels in and forced the field goal. That's one of his game partner. Will this offense look back at this drive and think to themselves, if we'd gotten 6, we'd be in a better spot.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 22.
Now the 7-year veteran, Austin Eckler. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
You look at this Raiders defense.
Yeah, they're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
3rd and 2.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That is caught, and he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Well, they were in search of a shot. Down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line. They're going to go toss right side with Eckler. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
The Chargers hit 3-0 here in the month of September, and they've got to be pleased with the start of this season, obviously.
Yeah, and you're talking about 3 good quality wins. It's got people in the locker room excited, not over.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Bilal Nichols in there to drop him for a loss on the play.
That's a ball he needs to let go of there. Wasn't the most time in the world to work through his progression, but NFL quarterbacks, they've got to sense the pressure. They've got that internal clock, and the ball has to be gone. And if you're not going to escape and run for it, you have to let it go before the pressure gets to you and puts you on the ground.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down. Once again, it's Jacobs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line, it's the tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that if they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, zero, nada there for the offense draws.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, was it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Cunningham looking to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down. On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Eckler now between the tackles. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
On 2nd down, Eckler down to the 25. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Here we go, check. Tap the 60, tap the 60. 19 Lions, Mustang 19. Let's go.
Here's Cunningham from the gun. That's to the sideline and incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Devontae Adams, his intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well, right out and right up the middle.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't even think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Now Cunningham.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Jacobs.
Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches.
This is a long drive. Offensively, wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
On 4th down, Cunningham. Open man, it's Mayer in the end zone for the Raiders touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
Taken at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a 2nd half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
60 Eagles, 60 Mavericks, 60, 79 Broncos.
On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive.
18 Rattler. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Trap 60, trap 60.
Now a 1st down throw, Cunningham. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this 1st half.
Here's 2nd and 10. Off the option, here's Jacobs.
And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Now they'll change things up.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now Cunningham. Flushed out right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the 1st half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Davante Adams in the final seconds of the 1st half.
And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 17-3.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this 1st half as the kick is away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. 17-3 the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. And that leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you've got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now, standing just outside his own goal line. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team right on the midfield stripe. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. A give, it's Jacobs off the option. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Colton Miller, former first-round pick, called for the penalty there.
Ready.
Off play action, it's Cunningham. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards the pickup there.
Las Vegas paid a steep price to acquire Adams from Green Bay last offseason, and yet they got their money's worth from him in 2022. NFL best 14 receiving touchdowns, over 1,500 yards, and a well-deserved 3rd straight All-Pro selection.
Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to the huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
109 yards on the ground here for Jacobs, so this is a 1st down.
Cunningham to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. Touchdown Raiders. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Raiders take a 3-touchdown lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback. On Herbert, his third interception. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Cunningham. This is caught. Touchdown.
Michael Mayer
With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Dancing to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Running on first down, Eckler.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Slot man moves right.
Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Herbert off of play action. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Herbert operating from the red zone. They'll get this right back to Reagor. Touchdown, Chargers! Jalen Reagor, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
There he goes, right side. He may go. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Josh Jacobs, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Chargers 10.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
And the Chargers first down.
On 1st and 10, Herbert finding Williams once more, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's another Chargers first down.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Herbert. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 16. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Hauled in over the middle by Rager. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
5-9.
Herbert now. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Ready? 19 Tiger. Ready?
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Oh, wide open, complete. Loose inside the 30. Davante Adams. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Davante Adams. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And now they're in the hurry-up. Eckler going to get it again on second down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 80 yards on the ground for Eckler here, and that's a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Mike Williams. He's got room to roam. Touchdown! Mike Williams, 52 yards. And the Chargers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Dicker down to tack on the extra point.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham.
Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Cunningham looking to throw. This is caught.
And the Raiders are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Nineteen tight.
To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Davante Adams with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others.
And the Raiders have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole.
Herbert on 1st down now.
He dumps it to Eckler underneath.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And this offense on third down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Herbert. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Max Crosby in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
2 straight sacks have them backed up now for a 3rd and goal.
Now it's Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now Cunningham. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hope.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's, you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they